some stuff, girl. It's some stuff. If you want to say it to me. Don't say it. Don't say it on here to these people. They do not care about you. Like they do not care about you, and like they're gonna take things that you say and they're gonna flip it. And it's just certain things. Just don't say it. Just don't say it.
I've said it in the past
for your own protection. Like
I know what you mean.
Don't. Like, I hate when people, like, contrary to popular belief, I don't think I've ever said anything negative about Zawadi. I've never had any beef with her. I've never had any issues with her. I think the most that I've done, because obviously, you know, I was shady sometimes. Like, when somebody would ask me, that's none of my business. Like, I don't know nothing about her. Like, that's all I would say. But I've never been mean or I've never been shady. And I think as women, at the end of the day, like, stuff happens, you know, whatever, but it really just doesn't make sense to me, like, to turn another woman into your enemy for something that has nothing to do with them or a situation that has nothing to do with you. So, I don't know. And I also don't want people to think that just because people talk and just because people are acquainted and just because people are at peace with one another that they're necessarily friends. This is the first time that me and Zawadi have ever spoken, like de vive voix. So it's like, I think calling us friends is reaching quite a bit. But
and the weird part is that when I was there, I attended Michelle's concert, and I met these two lovely sisters. I'm not going to say their names, but I think you know who I'm talking about. These two sisters, out of nowhere, we exchanged names on Instagram, we followed each other, and we became like a bit tight. And I came to find out they were your friends, and I was like, wait, what? I was like,
oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. Rachel and Rebecca. Yeah. Those are my girls. And yeah, they did tell me that they actually met you. They were like, she's such a sweet girl. Like, because all of my friends, like, they're very similar to me. Like, we're all girls. Like, we love the girls, you know? And it's like, we don't be talking shit about, like, other women, like, amongst us. And so she did tell me about that, that encounter, actually. I think it was...
And then she connected me to
it was a while ago.
The interview with... Yeah, they're the ones who connected. Yeah.
Very great girls. Very sweet. I'm still very close with Rachel and Rebecca. I'm close with all of them, so.
That's good.
Somebody said you need to leave your man so you can be happy. I kind of agree. So.
I'm happy, bro. Like, I'm happy. And listen, he's the
No, you're not. Like, I think you're content. And you are satisfied with what you have right now, but
yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I would call that happiness.
I'm happy, honestly. I feel like because I've been outside, I've seen outside, I've experienced outside. So I feel like that's why, like, now I'm happy. Like, I know what it is like outside. And I feel like he's the best thing. Yeah. I'm putting the words back because, like...
So you're settling. What you just described is called settling. So you're settling?
I'm happy. Chill. I am happy. Okay? Because first of all, he's the only nigga who makes me finish. Every time to end up a match, me not call me that Malisa. Okay? So...
Lodi. Me no sema Swahili.
No, like, serious. I've been outside and there's nothing outside. There's nothing.
No, there's really nothing. Truly. But I literally love being single, though. I love saying, do you guys see my skin? Do you guys see how great my skin looks? How gorgeous my skin is? This is because I have nobody stressing me. No filter, no makeup, no nothing. Like, I'm literally barefaced.
I feel like being single would just send me to hell quicker than
I think you think that because you didn't get a chance to be single. You got married at 17. I still feel like when you get married that young and you have children as young as you do, as many kids as young as you do, your growth, your own personal growth stunts because I don't want to say that you stop taking care of yourself because you're very beautiful. You've never looked not put together. You've always looked very beautiful, but I do think that like emotionally and cognitively, you put a pause on your own emotional and mental needs because you need to take care of your kids. You need to be a wife. You need to be all of these things. You need to provide all of these emotional things for all of these people. Like you have to be that. You're the wife, you're the mom. And when you do that, you you don't give that part of yourself to you. You don't allow yourself to explore. You don't allow yourself to discover. You don't allow yourself to be curious because you have to be faithful. You have to be responsible. You have to be all of these things. And that's why I think you think that if you had freedom, you would be wild, because somebody who has never tasted sugar, when they do taste sugar for the first time, what do? They're going to binge. They're going to eat as much sugar as they can because they didn't know that sugar was so sweet. But after a while, even if you eat a lot of sugar, even if you do love sugar, you do understand that like excessive consumption of sugar leads to cavities, leads to obesity, leads to diabetes. And so you know that in excess, but you learn that through eating sugar. And I think that's the same thing with like dating and with men. I don't think that you would be wild. I genuinely don't. I think that unfortunately you just did not get a chance to live.
Yeah, I feel like I did take advantage of that time that,
you only had a couple months. You cannot.
No, we had 9 months before that, when everything.
That's still not enough, especially not in your 20s. I feel like you need your entire decade of your 20s to yourself. Like, if I could give women any piece of advice, marry in your late 20s. Like, for me, the earliest age that a woman can get married is 28. Like, 20 to 28, like, take care of yourself, And somebody just said in the comments, you're talking to somebody who will not listen. I'm not necessarily giving her advice because I'm giving her advice. I feel like we're just chatting. And at the end of the day, there are other young women who are following this live. There's a lot of people on this live right now. And maybe somebody else can take something from it, And for me, I'm just saying, marriage is a beautiful thing. I think that marriage is beautiful. I think that marriage is a wonderful addition to somebody's life. And I say addition because it should be an addition. It shouldn't be the entirety of your life. Your marriage should not be your whole life. Your children should not be your whole life. I think that those beautiful parts of life are additions. And honestly, I think since you are already married and the kids are already here, just continue to do things that make you happy. Not necessarily things that are solely beneficial to your family and like to your kids and to your husband, but things that make you happy. Like, keep making music. Like, you love to sing, keep making music. You love to dance, keep dancing. You love fashion, keep getting dressed and being beautiful every day because you're beautiful. And if enough people don't tell you, I'm gonna tell you, you're very beautiful. Just be yourself, be happy. I feel like God takes everything and can turn something very beautiful in everything. And one of my favorite verses in the Bible is, I'm gonna say it in French because I don't really know it in English, and I think this is all I have left to say. I think I might go to sleep soon. But there's a Bible verse that says in French, children are a blessing from the Lord. Les enfants sont une bénédiction venant de l'Éternel. And I love the following part that says, la bénédiction de l'Éternel n'est suivie d'aucun chagrin. So the blessings of God aren't followed by any suffering. So I feel like even though you may be a bit young to have as many kids as you have because of the responsibility, but God gave you those kids. And God said that kids are a blessing. So your kids can only be a blessing for you. Like, you will never suffer because you have those kids. And I just want you to like remain encouraged and keep taking care of yourself. You already don't care what people think, and I think that's great. Just please don't get pregnant anymore.
Oh no, babe, don't get my kids.
Don't get pregnant no more, girl. 7 kids.
No.
Girl.
Yeah, 7.
How old is your oldest baby?
She is 8, turning 9 in July.
I hope you don't turn her into like a babysitter. Let her be a kid too.
Oh,
Don't turn her
no,
into Yaya, who takes care of her.
grandma do that because they be the ones being like, Bobota, hey, when you late? I'm like, okay, well, okay.
I'm so glad that you have a support system, that you have your mother-in-law is there to help you. May God keep her long so that you always have a community.
Mom, like she's amazing.
Yeah, and since that's the marriage that you want to be a part of, that's the man that you love, and that's the man that loves you, that's the union that you want to be in, I hope that God sustains y'all. Honestly, do I want more kids? Maybe. I always say that, like, the main thing about me, I do not believe in having children out of wedlock. I will get an abortion every single time. I don't give a fuck. I'm not having kids out of wedlock.
I almost died. I did it once, and I almost died. So I was like, just never again.
Yeah, like me personally, I'm not having any kids out of wedlock. If I do get married again, which is a very, very, very big if, I always told God that I always wanted a daughter. I've always wanted to have a girl. I have 2 boys. I love my sons, but I think I'll be a very good.
And boys are so like, oh my goodness. These boys, they're so obsessed with me because I had 4 girls, okay? I had 4 girls, and then the twins popped out of nowhere. 2 boys. That was a miracle, to be honest. A miracle.
So your twins are your first boys?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And the B, came to my mind. I was like, should I get rid of them because I don't want to have any more kids? At that time, I had 4. And then I was like, you know what? No. And then my husband prayed about it and he was like, no. Yeah. And even
is your husband per-choice?
Yeah. No, actually, no. I mean, we had an issue where the pastor, the other one that I dealt with. I had 4 pastors who convinced me. I didn't want to do it. And they were like, no, you have to do it. Like, so the only reason I did it was
would we have had a mutual child?
But girl,
not our kids would have been siblings. Girl, that's tea. I didn't know that.
No, but like, listen, these pastors, they convinced me. They're like, no, every time your husband looks at that child, it's gonna remind him of what you did, so you can't keep it. This, that, that. So, and I did it.
Girl, that's tea.
I almost died. And so, honestly, from that, I was like, I'll never do it again, ever. But God knows my heart. I didn't want to do it.
Nah, you killed Shaddai and Zion's sibling. What is your problem? Murder.
Oh my God. People think they're cool. Yeah, God, I don't feel bad. It is what it is. Like, God knows my heart. It was their fault. In fact, the blood is not even on me. It's on there.
Yo, I'm shook right now. I'm shook.
Yeah. Life, hey. That's why I've had also one miscarriage in my life. So I've been there, done that.
Wow, we're all still recovering from the information that you just gave us.
You know how to send money after money. So.
As in my mom? Yeah, I'll try it. I spoke to her about it. I will look into it. All right. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot.
Girl, I have. Especially the worst thing is it's always these men on board. Always.
Yeah.
Always. I have one. Because, the videos that came out, it was, again, a man of God who betrayed me. I trusted that man. And he was like, oh, no, just tell me how I have to do. And then I did. And he was like, well, I'm just going to keep it safe for your safety in case something happens to you. And then I did. And then, out of nowhere, boom. So one day, when I find him, it's going to go down.
Bro, my scalp isn't even itchy, but I keep scratching it because I'm shook right now. You know when you don't know what to do with your hands, and so you just do something. It's like, wow.
Yeah. I'm very traumatized. but we moved. And what does it even finish?
Did you go to therapy?
Girl, not really. Because I've been to a counselor actually twice. But I felt like I had so much to say and my brain was just full. Like I was just there and I was like, and I never went back. I was just like, no, she's not gonna help me with anything, honestly. Like she'll sit there and just
maybe it was that particular therapist. Maybe another one.
Yeah.
And I think the thing about therapy, it's like you're not going to feel like it's working until you're like maybe 4 to 5 sessions in. The first few sessions are a lot because, they have a lot of questions and you have a lot of answers and everything is still like a mess. But I still think that it's something that's worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Man. Why are people so mad that we're talking to each other? We're not even talking about nothing bad. I feel like that's how you know that people, their conscience is reproaching them as something. What is two girls talking? Why is this scaring you so bad?
Someone was like, God, I think.
A mess. Mess.
So someone wanted to know that if you're going to get married again. Like, guys, she's already spoken about this.
What do they say? Do I have kids? Yeah, I have 2 sons. 2 boys.
They need an interpreter. Oh my goodness.
I wonder if whatchamacallit, if the comments that I see are different from the comments that you see.
I think they're the same. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Where are your children, Penielle? Oh, they're with their dad. Both of you are bad women. Jesus died for bad people, man. We thank God for Jesus. He died for bad people. What do you think of Banyamulenge? Are they Congolese? I don't think that my opinion matters about that. I don't really know much about them, to be so honest. If I'm not mistaken, you 2 share a man. No, Zawadi's married. And she's got kids, and I'm single. So, can't share a man because I don't got a man. Am I dreaming? No, you're having a nightmare.
You guys are starting to bring out the PD. Yeah.
LOL. This is so funny. I'm just looking at the comments. I'm just here so you can get your money up, girl. Because 900 people. You see how toxic this community is? And I only have 12%.
And we're only talking about English. So imagine if we're talking Lingala. We could have been talking.
I'm having a nightmare for real. You're a man. You are a man. You are a man. My thing with these men in these comments, do you guys know that you guys are men? Do you know that?
We don't.
How old are you both? Zawadi, how old are you?
I mean, it's 2025. I no longer say my age until I turn 30 in a few years.
I'm 30.
I can't wait to turn 30. Oh my God. Like, I'm going to start showing off and be like, I'm 30, guys. Like,
no, 30 is such a good decade. Like, the 30s are such a good decade. Like,
I can't wait.
I feel like my life has changed a lot. Like, as soon as I turned 30, well, my life changed a lot in 2024. 2024 was a lot. All that drama was a lot. Having cancer was a lot. Like, all of it was just a lot.
Yeah.
And like, my birthday's at the end of the year. My birthday's in October. So...
That's good.
I turned 30, and then a month later, I got told that I was in remission. Wait, what?
They're asking, do you have cancer?
No, I don't have cancer anymore.
Good.
I'm in remission. I've been in remission since November. So, and a lot of people who are talking about like my pen, this is medicated. So y'all talk shit. It's medicated, and I try not to do it on camera.
Yeah.
So, you had cancer? Yes, I did. Stomach cancer. Not fun. Stomach.
You know one of those series that you're doing?
What?
The one that you posted, like, I think it's been a month already. When I watched them, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, when I talked about how I used to beat that nigga's ass?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Are y'all really surprised? Like, do y'all really follow me for real or not? Like, do y'all not pay attention to the way I talk? Do I look like the type of bitch that would just let a nigga hit her?
Girl, I was shocked. I almost cried at some point, but I was like, you know what?
I mean, it is what it is. Trauma is trauma. We all make mistakes. It is what it is.
Yeah. Girl, me, I think I'll be 6 feet under if I ever tried that on anyone. Yo!
If you ever hit somebody?
Yeah.
Somebody says Zawadi is Penielle's biggest fan. You got it wrong.
Yeah.
Penielle is Zawadi's biggest fan. Like, get out of here.
Penielle's my biggest fan. Like,
I am Zawadi's biggest fan. Like if Zawadi has 2 fans in this world, I'm one of them. If Zawadi has 1 fan in this world, it's me.
No.
If Zawadi has 0 fans in this world, I'm dead. Okay?
Oh, I love you.
Thanks.
Now.
Period. Because what the fuck? Why are y'all saying that? Like y'all literally want her to feel some type of way about something when there's nothing.
No.
I'm her biggest fan.
No, I'm your biggest
Somebody
fan.
said the hypocrisy. Zawadi, are you a hypocrite? Have you ever talked shit about me?
No.
Let me ask you that. Have you ever talked shit about me?
Nope.
I ain't never talked shit about you, so I don't know. Yeah, you change a lot. You don't know me. Bukubi Badinga. Me and Zawadi are not friends, bro. Like, we cool. I haven't met her yet. This is the first time that we've ever spoken. This is not the first time that we've communicated because we did chat on Instagram and on WhatsApp. But talking, this is the first time we've ever spoken. You guys are talking shit about each other, don't lie. I don't have a reason to lie. Zawadi, if I had talked shit about you, I would have told you that I talked shit about you. Like, even in this conversation, there's some stuff that you're bringing up. I'm not okay with it. Like I said that your husband is not normal for marrying you when you were 17. Like, if I got something to say, I'm going to just say it.
And I love that about you. Like, even people know me as well. I just speak up my mind, and I'm not sorry about it. Like, I'll say, what's up?
I've never had beef with Zawadi. I've never had a problem with Zawadi. Anybody who knows me, even in my personal life, that's why I'm not afraid to show love, to show support in public, because I know that how I move in private is exactly how I move in public. Like, I don't care. Like, what is Zawadi going to do to me? She could beat me up. What am I going to do to Zawadi? Am I going to beat her up? No.
Right now, I'm like a paper. I ain't trying to get by one punch. Thank you, look, girl. Amen.
I said, "Bolo bandiringala to imagam bolo ba naya." I'm not saying that name. Y'all not gonna get that out of me. She cheated with your husband. I'm not married. Like, I don't know what you people are talking about. I'm not married. Like, she's the only person who's married here, and I did not cheat with her husband. I did not sleep with her husband, so I don't know why you guys keep thinking about that.
And they are divorced, guys, so mind your business.
Yeah, I was already divorced, so
She was doing her own thing, living her own life.
I think I was in a relationship with Didier at the time.
Yeah, you were. Yes. Yeah.
When that was happening, I was already with Didier. That was a mess.
Oh my goodness, guess what?
What?
The other one popped up in my DMs. I went off at him. At some point, actually, I was just ignoring.
I think I seen the video. on like TikTok or Facebook or something. Like somebody has sent it to me. They were like, "Look at what this nigga's doing."
What?
I don't know who that man is. I don't know why he keeps claiming me and say the only nigga that I've ever been with in my life is my baby father, my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
Any other nigga is a rumor. Even Didier, that was AI.
Yeah.
Like, there's no proof. Well, no, Didier was real. Let me not say that Didier was AI. But anyone else, because Didier's so sweet. Like, Didier's such a sweetheart. That's my homie to this day. Like, don't talk about Didier. Like, that's my buddy. But the rest of them niggas, I don't know who they are. I don't know what that situation, what those situations were.
Just trying to use him like to make us like just like I don't know.
I think people think that I got a problem with you or that you have a problem with me, but it's like we don't fucking care.
Yeah.
My pen. I have to go to the pharmacy to pick up another one tomorrow. I think I'm out of oil.
And it's like what, 4 a.m. there?
Yeah. I always fall asleep around like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
That's why my job is overnight. Like I work for a company in France, but I live in America. But it's good for me because I don't really sleep at night.
Oh, you're used to it.
The pharmacy is fucking closed. It's 3:46 a.m. Why would I go to the pharmacy right now? Leave me alone.
So Banini, why should I be scared of her?
Why? I'm so nice. No, it's called these people. They're projecting how they would feel if they were you and how I would feel if they were me. But I'm chilling. Penielle, why are you not sleeping? Well, I usually work overnight, so I'm usually awake at this time, but I don't work weekends, so.
Yeah, we will meet one day.
Yeah, I'm planning on coming to Australia this year, actually.
Yeah.
A friend of mine had her daughter, and I wanted to like meet her babies and see her and stuff. So if I'm on your continent, I'll definitely let you know. We'll go out to eat.
I'll fly out. Even if you know, I'll fly out.
No, stop.
I'm serious. I'll fly out.
Who you gonna leave all them fucking kids with? Their daddy?
Oh yeah, I've always traveled. They stay with their grandmothers.
Yo, do you want to link in like 3 weeks? Cause I'm finna travel, but I don't want to say where to. No, but you're pregnant. No, but you can still come because you're pregnant. You should.
Yeah, exactly. Like my stomach is not even showing.
Because you are pregnant, so it's like
no one is gonna suspect that I'm like being a bit naughty because like I'm pregnant. How am I gonna be naughty if I'm pregnant?
So if you were pregnant, they would have thought me and you was being naughty.
Yeah.
I'm not taking you to naughty places, Zawadi. I'm not taking you to naughty places. No, we should so link. It would be so fun. Like, it would be so fun. And since I don't really drink alcohol like that, so I feel like we would have. Oh my goodness, this would be so fun.
Yeah.
You're the reason why I like these Zawadi is because you're an agent of chaos, just like me. But it's like we're such sweet girls.
We are. I think now I understand why people are like, oh, you're just like Penielle. Oh, you tried to act like Penielle. No, I guess we're twins. Sweeties.
Somebody else seems to think that we're similar.
Really? Now he used to be like, you're so childish.
No, I'm so childish. Like I'm so childish and I'm so messy. But
I'm a child. Like, chill.
Will you meet your children? Why would I meet people that lived in my body? How am I gonna meet them? I gave birth to them. But I'm so excited to travel. Like I'm officially leaving the United States in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
to not come back. Well, I will come back for a few things because, like, my parents are here, like, my immediate family is here, and then I'm coming back in May of 2026 because I'm gonna be maid of honor at someone's wedding. Yeah, I will only ever be maid of honor once. I promised my best friend that I'll be maid of honor at her wedding and no one's wedding ever again. And so anytime somebody asks me to be maid of honor, I've always had to say no because it's like, you made a promise to one person. So I'm excited for my friend's wedding.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. She's not even really my best friend. Even though I call her my best friend, she's not my best friend. She's my aunt. But because we're so close in age, we grew up like cousins more instead of like aunt and niece. And on top of us being family, like she really is my bestie. And we actually do look a lot alike because her dad is my grandfather's youngest brother. So she's my dad's direct cousin. So her dad and my dad's dad are brothers. So, and she looks like her dad, and her dad looks like his dad. And I look like my dad, and my dad looks like his dad. And so both me and her look like our grandfather, so we look like each other. So,
Must be really
yeah.
Okay, it's good. I'm so happy for you. I was planning on traveling this year, girl. I don't know, man. I just feel like my enemies are using pregnancies to just set me back somehow. Like whoever you are, when I find you, you're gonna get this.
What is that? Wait, what is that?
I was supposed to travel, get a mommy makeover and this, that. Oh, man.
A mommy makeover where your body's banging, girl.
Girl, I had gastric sleeve. I've lost so much weight. It's ridiculous.
You had gastric sleeve before?
I went to Turkey like 8 months ago. Yeah.
Gastric sleeve? That's so... And you're having...
I know.
So you had gastric sleeve after the twins?
That was like 6 months after I traveled.
You had... Wait.
I'm crazy.
Savannah, slow down. You had a gastric sleeve like less than a year after you had twins?
Yep, I did.
And now you're having another baby?
I'm crazy. I told you, I'm not normal.
Yeah. Zawadi! Girl, I think you do need to go to therapy because... Yeah, you need to go to therapy yesterday. Like, I need you to call and set an appointment because you're doing things that could kill you, girl. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now.
That's scary.
I'm literally not trying to be funny right now. Like, these types of things could kill you.
Yeah. And my issue is that I'm not afraid to, and that's so scary. It's really, really bad.
You're not afraid to...
Yeah, I'm not afraid to let it go.
I'm not either. But that doesn't mean that you should try.
But that makes me dangerous. Because,
it doesn't make you dangerous. It makes you reckless. Recklessness and dangerous. It's not the same thing.
Honestly. But
they're similar, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
I want you to be good, and I want you to figure out why you do these things to give you that serotonin boost. I think you do it because of the serotonin, because it makes you feel good, right?
Yes, definitely.
I think you need to find things that make you feel good that don't put your life in danger. In the most respectful way possible. Because we like you, we don't want you to die, girl. Like, you do things that will kill you.
I know. The risks I've taken in life,
Why somebody called you Zalando? That's really crazy. So why didn't you prevent the pregnancy? I think
I tried to.
mention.
Listen, I had okay, let me tell you guys. Okay, so there's a man of God who prophesies to me. Oh, Zawadi, I can see that there's a child that God is going to send in your life. For you and your husband, who's going to take over your husband, this, that. And I looked at that man and I was like, you're crazy because I'm not about to have any other babies. Like, 6 is enough. I'm too young for this. I laughed at him. I came back home and I told my husband, I was like, hey, guess what happened today? So this man has, let's say this, And then he laughed. He was like, yeah, he's crazy. Few months later, I found out, oh, you're pregnant. I'm like, how? Because he was pulling out. I'm like, how did this happen? I was so confused.
You know how the pre-ejaculation has sperm in it sometimes?
No, but listen, this could have happened when I was single a few months ago because I was reckless. I was like,
you just have a raw sex?
yeah, like.
Oh, you really?
And that was not with me. Like, so I'm like, how come only him who has got me pregnant? Why didn't this happen when I was outside? You see? So I think it was really weird. I'm like, this is not normal. How is that possible? How?
Wow.
Again, I guess it's just the will of God, to be honest. So I'm still stressed out about it. Some days I'm okay. Some days I'm just like, I'm like.
And the people who are in the comments who are over here being mean to her, like, Zawadi, stop blaming the man of God. You guys realize this is a pregnant woman, right? Like, why are you over here being mean to somebody who's pregnant? Like, what happened? What happened? What happened? So it is. Somebody asked, is it dangerous to get pregnant after a gastric sleeve? A gastric sleeve is such a how do I say, like, high risk kind of like operation that cuts out a part of your stomach, and so it kind of restructures your stomach. And although it's not dangerous to get pregnant after a gastric sleeve, I think that there is a delay. I don't think they want you to get pregnant within 12 months.
Tell you to wait at least a year.
Yeah, like at least a year. But you did not wait at least a year, and that's what makes it dangerous. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? A lot of us, I even did some research, even on the TikTok, there's like more than 10 women who did the surgery same time as me, and most of them are pregnant. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Honestly, it's not normal. 6 months, once we hit 6 months, please run to the doctor and get something like either an IUD or, I don't know, just get something. Because
I just feel like if you're having sex, you should have precautions put into place, like some type of contraception, and condoms are a contraception. Pulling out is not a contraception, Zawadi.
Pulling out, we have been working.
It's not a contraception. It's not a contraception. It's a method. But it's not working because you're pregnant now. It does not work.
But before it was. That's why I was so
that means it doesn't work.
I was literally like,
if it doesn't work every time, that means it doesn't work.
I was so mad. I was crying in the shopping center, and then people were looking at me. They're like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I'm pregnant." They're like, "Oh, you want to be okay?" I'm like, "No, I hate gastric."
Yeah. But I feel like, the baby's here. I feel like, if anything, if you don't like birth control, me personally, I feel like if I was in your shoes, if I was in the place that you are right now, and I don't want to get on birth control because it makes me gain weight, I would tie my tubes. Like, the point where you're right now, I would tie my tubes. I feel like the amount of kids that you have is great. It's 7, right? 7 kids?
Yeah, so they're going to be 7. The goal was to have 10 back when I was little. And then when I had my first one, I was like, no.
Oh, we can't keep defending you, girl. Like, you're making it hard. Like, we can't keep defending you.
No, P, listen. That was before I knew what childbirth feels like, okay? Like, I had these kids, no epidural, nothing. And then when I had the first one, I was like, no, 4 is enough. No, I was like, no, 6 is enough. So we were like, okay, we're going to have 6. After I had my second one, I was like, no, 4 is enough.
Somebody said 10 what? 10 kids, girl. She's talking about she want to have 10 kids, bro.
Not now. That was like before. Before I even had
close. You closer to 10 than any other number, actually. You're very close to 10.
That's why I need to get my tubes tied or removed. ASAP. Like, once the baby's out, that's it.
Now, don't get them removed. Get them tied. Because, with the way that medicine has evolved, if for whatever reason you want an AIDS child, you can untie them. So, but if you get them removed,
I might regret it. But it's so hard to get it done here unless I go to like a private clinic and get some, like, my daughter has to write me like a lot of different documentation because like I'm underage. I'm not 30 yet. So here in Australia, you can't do it until you are like 30. It's so annoying.
I think they can make an exception for you because you have so many kids.
Yeah, I'm going to try and be like, I'm really struggling with this, I really need it done. So fingers crossed they do. If they don't, I'm going to have to go to a private clinic and just get it done, on my own. But I have to pay a lot of money. But who cares? As long as I don't bring any more kids in this messed up world, I'll be fine. It'll be worth it.
Les gens disent que j'ai le visage d'une femme enceinte. I'm not pregnant, my nigga. Your dad gave you pregnant?
Oh yeah, remember how they started lying? They're like, "Oh, she's pregnant. Just bring her." Oh, I'm like, okay.
The thing about me is, y'all don't ever have to worry about me being pregnant because if I'm not married, I'm not pregnant. Like, it will never happen. I'm not having a child out of wedlock. I will have an abortion every time. Every single time. I will remove it. Because what kind of audacity? You didn't marry me, but I'm supposed to risk my life for you? For your legacy? I'm supposed to risk dying for you. And you didn't even marry me. No. No. And if I die while having your child? No.
Fake account.
Girl, can you delete it? Can you block it? Because it's like it's gonna be super messy. Like, I'm not trying to tell you who to block on your page, but I'm not trying to tell you mess.
Because I've been having nightmares.
Why are you sleeping around if you're not even married? I'm not sleeping around. I never said that I was sleeping around. Yeah. I don't know why you would get that. So.
Honestly, people are crazy. Opening accounts with like people's names and photos, you're weird.
Because they want a reaction.
Yeah, well, he's
reaction. Like, y'all hate us so bad, but it's so many of y'all here. Y'all are clinging to every single word that comes out of my mouth. Like, y'all love me. Y'all are obsessed with me. And y'all hate the fact that y'all love me so bad. Y'all hate the fact that you're obsessed with me.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
You guys are friends for real. We're not friends. We're on live. Because Zawadi's sweet. I hope one day we can be friends.
Yeah.
But I think that, like, people put out the word friend out too loosely. We haven't met yet for us to be friends.
Brainwashed? How are we brainwashed?
People are so used to like like people who are mean and like people who are just like women fighting all the time. So I guess people who are not enemies are brainwashed. I guess. I don't know, girl.
I almost spoke to all about this. Yeah, they're just heartless.
Talking about pregnant or what exactly? Yeah, Zawadi's pregnant.
Yeah, does anyone want to help me deal with it?
Girl, there's a clinic that can help you with that.
Girl, I'm scared.
You scared of what's in your pussy?
Remember my other experience with that? Yeah, that's why I announced it like early. They can help me deal with it.
You scared of what's in your pussy? Just kidding.
One day I was so mad and I called my mom. I was like, "That's it, I'm doing it." And she was like, I was like,
yeah, don't listen to me, Zawadi. If you don't want to get an abortion, don't get an abortion. Don't do that. It's not for everyone. So you guys are together because of what? Nothing. Zawadi was doing her live and I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw and I wanted to say, I wasn't even planning on getting on the live. I just came in and I gave her some roses and I was going to go for my business. And then she was like, can you get on live? So I was like, yes, because I'm bored.
I've always prayed for you and you got me so worried. Oh man, last time.
No, you know what's crazy? I pray for you a lot too. I actually do.
And then I was trying to call you, and then like, cause like, you know, with the pause that you like posted on Instagram, oh my god, I couldn't sleep that day. Like, I was just like, oh my god,
Yo, my auntie was so mad at me, bro. Like, once my family got in contact with me, she was like, do you know that I peed in my pants? Like, I saw that post, and she was at work. She was like, I literally pissed myself. And I was like, bro,
honestly, you got a lot of us who love.
The good thing about my family is they didn't make me feel bad. You know, they weren't like, why did you do that? The only person who asked me why was my dad. And he was just like, is there anything that we can do so that it doesn't happen again?
Yeah. No, you're such a strong woman. And
no, I'm not. I think I have a strong God, and I think that's what people confuse with me being strong. I'm not strong at all, bro.
No.
I'm super sensitive.
Also,
I get mad. I'm crazy.
I'm just gonna say this part, but Esprit Nayo is a makasi. Like your spirit is really strong. Like
Really?
like they wouldn't play with it. Like you know. But if it was someone else like a weak spirit, and I'm talking about spiritual stuff right now.
You're probably right. Like spiritually,
you could have been gone. You could have.
Yeah, because you know the stuff that they was doing. Like you got some other details that people don't. Like they were doing weird shit, bro.
They were, and honestly, I was just, and that's where I was like, because when they were just like, you know, they had visitors, were all there eating whatever, and then I could see what they were saying, and I was just like, yo, I'm in the wrong place, wrong time. I should not be here. That was a red flag. Day one in that house, I was like, nah. If he could say something like this to someone he has given, I was like, nah, I'm not safe. Nah.
Yeah.
And there were like videos, like I was just like, nah. No.
Videos of me?
Girl, I'm telling you, I was traumatized.
No, tell me. There were videos of me?
Girl,
No,
they're gonna
say it.
I can't say some things. Don't, like, you know, even the videos that came out, like,
You had seen them before they came out?
no, he had them, like,
Before they came out? That doesn't surprise me.
and then they were like, there were people who were like, I can't. It's so. I can't.
What? There were people like following me. There were people filming me. There were people.
And
Yeah,
just,
I was aware of that. I thought you were gonna say something that I wasn't aware of.
no, it's just I don't want to say. It's like it's just people watching us. Yeah, I don't want to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? Like they might record this and they might post and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to watch my words and what I say.
But I feel like little by little, I've just been watching kind of just like how everything is playing out, and it's like a lot of stuff is coming out on its own. So.
Yeah, of course. And it's really scary to know like the person that you've laid with can one day become the person who like almost like trying to end your life. It's scary. It's like, how is that even possible? You know? Like they would hate you so much. Like it's just no.
No, like that's how you know that like you really got something special, because it's like, wow, you put money on my head for real. Like you really try to pay people to take me out,
spiritually and physically. Like make it make sense.
Like wow,
you want to make me go cuckoo.
I got niggas paying money trying to kill me. Like I'm really who the fuck I think I am.
Yeah. Me, they were coming for me spiritually, and they were trying to make me go crazy, like go mad. Like
yeah. I could definitely see that, because like with me, a lot of the things that I dealt with like mentally, I think in the beginning we were just battling it like medically, like just with medicine, and eventually it got to the point where it's like, okay, like even with the treatment plan, we're not getting anywhere. So it's like you have to put together the medical part. You have to put together the medicine and the spiritual. And it wasn't until like that happened that I saw something worthwhile.
Yeah, no, it was spiritual, honestly. Yeah. Non, c'est à moi,
Pourquoi nous punir comme ça à parler français? Non, je parle pas français, moi. Moi, je parle pas le français. Je sais pas comment m'exprimer en français, donc je dois parler en anglais. Sorry.
It's good to have such a strong blood, honestly, and God honestly just loves us a lot. That's why we're still alive and we're still here.
No, God loves us bad. Like that's something that people don't understand. It's like God loves us bad. Like you really have no business trying to fight me or trying to create no beef with me, because all I gotta do is be like, God, you see that? You see it? He'll be like, yeah, my child, I seen it. I got it. And one thing he gonna do every single time is get it. He's gonna get you every single time.
Exactly.
Zawadi, la femme du pasteur.
Huh?
Is your husband not a pastor?
I was about to say which one. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Yeah, like serious. This is confusing me. Oh my god.
Oh, I like you. You're so funny. Oh my god.
I'm trying to behave on this live.
What? Zawadi. Why would she say that?
No, like, because I've dealt with a lot of them.
Bro. I can't believe my eyes. No. No, like, I'm screaming. If you weren't married though, would you ever date in like in that circle? Would you ever? Is there anyone that you would spin the block on?
I can't say.
No, just say yes or no. You don't have to say who it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But funny thing is, I've never been been with any white man.
Oh, I have.
Really? How are they?
Underwhelming.
Hmm.
Wasn't interesting.
I feel like it would be like having a puppy, like a dog.
It's like having a dog, but not a puppy. Another type of dog. Dogs.
Oh my god, yeah, because like they would just be like all over you and like just like give me space, bro.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, actually, not long ago, I for the first time, I think I tried in Nigerian. No, he was like mixed. Anyways, yeah, when I was single.
Oh, bro. Like, stop saying that. Like, when I was single, you got a husband and 6 kids talking about when I was single. You are, yo.
Wait, someone said here, it's Penielle Zawadi, man, AI.
Wait, what's AI? Are white people considered AI?
Remember how you described one of your exes as an AI?
Yes.
Yeah, so now,
Yeah, all my exes are AI.
AI.
Yo, guys, hold on. Wait right here. Because this conversation is kind of funny. And I don't want to go to sleep yet. I'm not tired, but I'm going to go grab my charger.
Okay.
Stay right here.
You guys need to relax. Don't look at them.
Ooh, they want you to talk about that nigga so bad. I got nothing to say about him.
They're like, oh, it's Bokoboma, you know. I'm like, you guys relax. We still need
about our white conquest.
Hey, we still need him to stay alive and take care of the kids. Like,
listen, because if that nigga dies, who's gonna pay my kids' school fees? Not y'all.
exactly. So if he was to die, who's gonna like pay those bills?
Who's gonna take care of shit I Zion? I'm trying to travel right now, okay? I'm not trying to have that in my. That's not my responsibility.
You gotta be smart, ladies. Be smart.
You do.
Yeah.
Very, very smart.
In fact, we should be promoting his album, man.
Actually, no. No free promo.
He needs to pay.
He needs to pay one way or another, with money or in other ways, collateral. No free promo.
No free promo.
If you guys are referring to him, stop lying. No one cares, bro. Nobody fucking cares. But yeah, white men are underwhelming. Like, I don't recommend it.
Yeah. I still feel like if I end up being single one day, I still have to try. At least that way, I'm like,
you're saying if your husband is in the next room, you cycle back. Like, bro. Have I ever been with a Nigerian? Oh, yes, I have, actually. I have been with a Nigerian. But
yeah.
He was underwhelming, so I don't really remember him. I've been with a Nigerian, I've been with a Ghanaian. What else?
They're pretty good. I think Africans in general, they're really good. I mean, there's one who's a producer, like really well-known producer. He was trying to hit on me, but like, I was in a relationship.
Wait, so the best pipe you ever had was from an African?
No, actually, from a Congolese. Like
The best pipe you ever had was from a Congolese man.
that was with my husband, and then another Congolese.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I told you, every time we like meet, I finish. Like, he knows what to do. Like, but yeah, nah, I'm a Congo girl. Like, yeah, Congolese, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. They always claim to be single, and then you find out later on that they're not single, and that's so annoying.
Yeah, best pipe I ever had was not from a Congolese man. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He's Black American.
Ooh, I would be scared.
This Black American was interesting because he was younger than me. And we're still really good friends to this day. Yeah, he was a basketball player, so he was like tall. And Black Americans, I think, are reputed for not being like as sweet or, or as doting as I think African men are, like with women. I think African men, they're liars and they're a lot of things, but they do know how to charm a woman. They're very charming men. And I don't think that Black Americans are necessarily very charming, but I remember he was very charming and very respectful. And so I was just like, I enjoyed talking to him, like just being around him. I already enjoyed his presence. And then he laid the pipe, and it was 10 out of 10. And the thing is, the sad thing about it is he fell in love.
Oh no.
And like, I knew that I was never going to.
By the way. Oh no.
Yeah. And so like, I hate breaking. I've had my heart broken only once before in my life because of infidelity. But I've broken so many hearts. It's so sad. Like, I feel like as soon as a man knows that you don't want anything more than just, like a casual relationship, they bring it upon themselves to conquer you or to like try to convince you to be with them. And then once they do that, that's when they start acting funny. Mm-hmm. But I think with me, I've really gotten to a point where it's just, I'm exploring my life, I'm exploring my body, I'm exploring my sexuality, and having a good time. But yeah, I was saying that Congolese men don't know how to charm women. No, I actually said the exact opposite. I said that Congolese men are very good at charming women. Yeah. So I don't know why this man. You're a man. I don't know. You've been here for a while. Like, I don't know why you're here and still talking. Like, you're a man.
Okay, no, I wouldn't consider that because, like, my man, he would literally, like, boom, 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 boom. No, like, serious. He's not crazy. Like, yo. I still need people's sons to stay alive.
Wait, your man would do what? Like, what? Wait. How do we get to that?
Someone, would you be interested in...
Oh, an open marriage?
Yeah. Open marriage.
Did they ask you that or they asked me that?
Yeah, they asked me.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't because, like, I want people's sons to stay alive.
But if your husband was open to it, would you be open to it?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I feel like if you want to open a marriage, then you do what you want. So it's like either we're single or we're committed. Like there's no in between. Zawadi's husband is just a street behind. This makes his girl you owe him some respect. You're talking to the woman who had 6 of his children, who risked her life 6 times for him. Okay. He not leaving her. He loves
You ain't going nowhere, baby.
He loved her real bad.
Oh, so bad, it's scary. Have you asked someone for divorce? He's like, you're not going nowhere. Either one of us. Guys.
Absolutely not. Because one thing about me, I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm just gonna leave, and you gonna get the divorce papers later. There's no conversation. Because if I get to the point that I'm ready to go, there's no more
At least
negotiation.
now I know. Like, I know if I'm ever ready, now I won't say nothing because, like, I know what's gonna come if I do. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Guys, all the girlies in the comments, have y'all noticed that all of the nastiest comments are coming from men? Like, these niggas want to be bitches so bad. Like, y'all wish Mike was fucking y'all in the ass. Like, you wish that was you.
I know. I don't even know how to enjoy that.
So bad. Like, you niggas wish he was fucking y'all. Y'all dream about it. Y'all dream about him fucking y'all.
People who do that, you guys are weird, honestly. Like,
Mad weird.
so weird. But apparently I heard that it's spiritual too. They be collating stuff and exchanging stuff. I don't know, man.
They be doing hella shit, man.
And they be telling you, oh, wind your waist. I'm like, this is not, you're not hitting it from the front. It's from the back. What are you saying? Oh, I think, oh no. TikTok have removed Penielle because I think our language. Donc, TikTok c'est Latina balang. TikTok is so mad. TikTok, count your days. Yang mana nga, tang na ulubanggi, natala ka maluba po TikTok. TikTok is really, really, Yeah, okay, darling. Well, have a good night. It was so much fun talking to you and having a chat. Yeah. I'm gonna go and try and eat something. And then I'll go to bed. Get down, baby. Oh no, I'm not putting nobody out. I gotta go too. I know, right? That was so fun. Oh my goodness. Backwards or about bisous vraiment. They'll get them. But I'm going to do it right now. Thank you guys. Amina. Amen. No, that was really fun. Nah, it's just TikTok. Is that pardon. TikTok is really, really, it can be quite annoying. It should be probably like 8 p.m. now here in Australia. Nga, nazaka mana malamu ba yak masusu. Depends if you guys haven't made me mad. Yeah, tuzaba na Nsamba before tolingana. Honestly, love is very important. God is love. And listen, every time you guys read the Bible, you guys know how important love is. Donc, I need your phone. All of you? Serve it at my church. What church? Hey, Taylor. What church and where are you located? Boss, mimi sikuwa na siri. Mnajua masiri zangu zote zinawaga nje. Akose kama nyinyi nje Mungu retard then okay, mais masiri zangu zinawaga nje déjà donc nazaka na secret. Nyoso tu isaka. No. There's nothing new. Thank you. Yeah, you did. You missed a lot. na TikTok pe. TikTok is na kanda. Hii TikTok mimi usema tu matusi tu wa kidogo tu hivi. Just unajua kisa alikuwa alisema ile nafasi kama sitarejelea hiyo. Sio itasirika njoo TikTok ikisirika. Deja ilikuwa ishanitumia message ya safe mimi na mtu wajui sijui vitu gani pa TikTok. TikTok. Okay. How's your day, TikTok? Anyways, me, I'm a bit tired. Now taking musala. I have not sat down, relaxed. Nahina kendina sokola. English. Merci. Ma chérie. When it was Alisumu, is in Kigali, Rwanda, and Mombasa is okay. So you want me to come to Rwanda? But money unto you. How big is na Rwanda vraiment? How big is kuna? Nalingi mtu moko boya a répondre. Respect you. Yeah, I respect my marriage now. Before I was just a little kid. Now I know, and I know my husband loves me a lot. And with me on his side, he's a happy man. So I'm here at his service. I can't repeat it. I can't. But it was really fun having her here. You guys know how she is. She's an amazing woman. And yeah, you know the American English, you know. So yeah. Okay, amen.
No, come here.
Nagina sokola. Oh, my mom needs me. I need to send money to go my home. Okay, guys, I better go. You guys, yeah. No, I really admire her. She is amazing. I love her. I mean, I've always prayed for her. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, because, yeah, it's like, I know what she's been through, so, yeah. Okay, guys. How much weight have you lost so far with this week? I've lost not too much, but my appearance is completely different from my weight. So at this point, myself, I'm confused. Like you can tell I've lost a lot. People, like a lot of people don't even recognize me anymore. You look like Zawadi. I'm like, no, it's not my Zawadi. I'm like, natika choco. Kala de komi inami. Te nalembi nanga lobi nazana musala na tongo na kati lai. Bye. Good night, guys. Bote and bye, guys. I am 28 now. Bye. Okay, I've got work.